Yo, what up? This is going to be a Silk, Sim, and Omega Sentinel round for round one of season 54. Had some requests for basically is me just playing straight through, not editing a video of any kind. So anyway, you're going to get to see it. It's going to be a little long because it's a straight playthrough. I blitzed this round. It's Thanksgiving. So first up is this rank 3 Void. A little miscalculation by me using Silk here because I realized that he wasn't tactic. And that's what happens when you're probably drinking, playing on Thanksgiving. But I am going to solo this fight. So at this point, I realize, oh, I'm taking damage. So I'm gonna play conservative but aggressive enough to get the damage and out. Basically, it's out damage the debuffs from doing what it could have did was killed me. So it's going to cost me some health pots. Here, I'm just kind of doing basic Silk play. You're going to see me here. I'm going to go for the heavy cancel into the relic and then finish him off. It sucks because I could have used X-Bones here for sure and just soloed this, cheesed it, no issue. But we did get it done with Silk. Note to self, that wasn't tactic to me. I won't make that mistake again. But we're gonna go ahead and dump some health pots in. I want to say, I think a level 6 and a couple of level 5s. And yeah, I'm chilling this season again due to the holidays. So this is P3, but hey, man, look at this. They got a couple of, you're gonna see a lot of rank 3 defenders I got to go against. And you get to see me make mistakes here. That's what happens when you're drinking and playing. Anyway, because Warlock is tactic, and even though he's on hazard shift, I am not going to take any damage from these debuffs. And Silk in general is not probably a great counter for Warlock. But because she's whitelisted, we're about to show you why none of that matters. So just check the fight out. So we're going to go in. I'm going to go parry, normal hit combo, heavy cancel. We get the slow up. I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to do this again. Now, you see it. He throws SP1, Silk Sense comes in, but, you know, I'm not taking any I'm not taking any damage from these debuffs. What I did underestimate was my power getting drained right there. So I'm going to try to... I was trying to get to the SP2, and then I was like, oh, all right, we're just going to change strategy here. And I'm also trying to wait out the indestructible that he's going to get from the power bar gains. And now you're seeing it. I'm like, okay, we're just going to do SP1s. But like I said, I am getting some drain here, and I know that indestructible is going to kick on here in a second, so I'm having to rely on basic attacks here, but I'm in really no danger. It doesn't really matter. She still hits really hard, and you can see it there. Easy fight. You saw what I went in health wise. You see what I walk away. Safe fight. Doesn't seem like it is, but it is. And we're taking path 9 all the way. So what, that was rank 3 Void and rank 3 Warlock. And I've got a rank 3 Chavez next. I still find it amazing, some of these lower alliances, how like tanky their defenders are from the spending, or just players taking break, or whatever the case is. So it's not, you still get decent matches in wars, what I'm getting at. Here, I don't really have anything to worry about. Again, she's tactic. You're going to see it. The debuffs don't really mean anything to me. What I am going to try to do is I'm going to use that Silk Sense for her SP2. All I'm trying to do at this point is just build power, parry, combo, whatever. Use the Silk Sense here. You're going to see me, I want to say I start struggling to get her to bite off. I'm throwing her SP1. Because right now I'm going to kind of stall. I'm waiting on my Silk Sense to come back. And I probably could have just finished her right with what's left, but I didn't want to play around. So now we're going to kind of go in. You see me, I'm still kind of being a little safe, respecting Chavez. But I got Silk Sense back. So we're going to go in for the kill now. Just playing it safe because I got, I think, 6 fights this round. I got a Mangog on 46 where I'm going to use Silk. So you saw me, I had to use those health pots on that first fight, which, again, rookie mistake by me. But I didn't want to. Here we've got a rank 3 Weapon X. He's not awakened. But we're going to use my rank 3 Omega Sentinel. Lady Deathstrike's banned for both tier 1 and tier 2, so she would have been perfect. But, you know, I've been using the shit out of my Omega Sentinel. She's got the access to the hill block. You're going to see me shift. I want to say I use small tech boost here, and we'll put the hill block on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of turtle up and then get my hill block on and then try to refresh, pause it, and then just build to an SP2. If I'm lucky to get to the SP3, great. But I'm going to tell you now, it's I play really sloppy in this fight. And I had to adjust as far as like, whoa, I had to wake up, basically. And you'll see it. It's I'm just kind of waiting out the shift here because I got to try to do my damage and on bleed. Now, because I only had 1 fight with her, I really wasn't stressing if I hit in shock, especially if I'm going for the kill or close enough. I do not have my suicides on, which if I did, this fight would have ended much faster. And you're going to see me get cornered here, and I don't know what's going on other than just me not sidestep and attacking well there. I just flat-foot it again. It gets a little scary, and now all of a sudden I wake up. It's almost like it looked like I was dead, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna turn this whole fight around. Now the bleeds, and with Omega Sentinel's kit, you saw me regen a very good chunk back, and now the fight's back in control. I mean, that's how good Omega Sentinel is, especially against mutants. But overall, she's still good, even for Mystics, because she's Nullify immune. And she has one of the highest attack ratings base kits. Now look, fights, boom. I go from looks good, oh shit, then it looks good. But I only have 1 fight with her, so I don't have to worry about healing, doing anything there. So we're going to move on. We're going to take man, I could have took a fight on each island. I could have took the Photon there, but my buddy wanted to take it with his rank 3 Iron Tits, so I'm going to let him take it. But I'm going to run at this. This is a common placement. Again, I'm just doing a blaze because I had like 20-30 minutes of peacetime on Turkey Day. This Serpent rank 3. This was a pretty high sig Serpent as well. So I'm going to switch out boost. I was kind of debating, do I want to do 150 or 200%. 12% special attack damage was definitely a must, whether I went 150 or to 200. And then I look and I said, oh, I did have one in overflow. So, of course, I'm going to use it. It's Turkey Day. I've been drinking. You saw how the Omega fight went with Weapon X. And even the mistake I made assigning myself Void using Silk. So I'm like, no, let's. I'm at this point. I'm awake. I'm kind of locked in, and it'll show on these next 2 fights. So I am gonna go PS1 here. I didn't have to, but that was the voice in my head. That's why you see this stall. And do I really want to do it? Yeah, fuck it. It's been drinking, eating, so I'm gonna do it. But I've done this fight many times off season without it, just to kind of help some other players out that use Sim. But yeah, so you're going to see it. I'll start PS1. So I'm going to try. Basically, what you want to do is when the fight starts, you're going to turtle up, and I'm going to hit him a few times with just regular combos, even though he has the protection up. I do not want to parry and heavy him until I get my 3 bars of power. And plus I want to make sure that my charges are at 100, so I get all the blessings up and I get maximum basically damage and power back. So you're gonna see it here. We did the heavy SP3, and I get a really good loop because sometimes, man, with MD and 200% power, you will actually just, go straight and shoot back up to SP3, kind of what you just saw there. But that can happen off of just SP3 sometimes. So we went SP3, SP2, now we're going back. Protection is still down. So we're getting good damage, but it's about to come back up. You can see it's almost up, and watch this. I'm gonna throw it again. Why not? Damage was down. I just want to, because I really want to, or you really want to get to SP2 so I get the power drain, feed me, and bigger damage. All right, and you saw it there. I mean, it's crazy, right? All right, so we're gonna go for another parry. Only fight I have for him. He was only brought just specifically for this counter. Done this fight so many times. So we got the heavy knockdown. So we know we're gonna take, or we're gonna issue out big damage on that SP3. He's gonna throw his SP3. I have all blessings up, so I'm gonna get reduced damage. Plus I have the SP3, 33%. So all of that combined, I don't really take any damage there. I'm just gonna move out of the way, throw the SP2, trigger his immortality, and the protection's still down. That's it. That's game. Pretty easy fight. You just got to be patient. Some people like to use Mordo Synergy as well to get additional bar power. Then you go PS1, and then you're going to start with basically 2.5 bars of power, because as soon as the fight starts, you're going to get some power from his buffs and stuff, and his base kit's going to feed it. So we didn't do all of that. You don't even need that. You don't even need a PS1. You just got to be patient, wait it out, hit, and then you'll get your 3 bars. All right, so here's the last fight. This is 46 Mangog. This was only a rank 2, so this even made it easier. By this time, Turkey's getting ready to come out, and I'm going to go 12% boost. I don't even think I used power back on this, or if I don't know if I did. Maybe I did. Did I? I think I did 150. I used a lot of science last season, so man, I am still trying to rebuild my science. This is a pretty easy fight. You just got to be mindful when you use silk. Don't get lazy on the SP1 and use your silk sense on accident. You want to move out of the way. You only want to use your silk sense for the SP2 to power dump while you're building power, and your relic. Now, what I'm going to do is I don't do the normal SP3 rotation. I'm going to do his rotation, but it's going to be in reverse. Or her rotation, and it's going to be in reverse. So here's the first one. What I want to do is kind of play this a little slow while I'm waiting on the silk sense to rebuild. And I have an end phone, so I can eat an SP3 if I wanted to, and it wouldn't make a difference. You should be running end phone just for, safety blanket. And you're gonna see here, I'm just kind of playing patient, turtled up. Now I got the silk sense, so now we want to power dump them. All right, now we're gonna go for the kill. All right, so he's gonna get to 2 bars. He doesn't throw it. Of course he doesn't. Now I'm gonna do this in reverse instead of SP3 right there. I went heavy cancel into relic, heavy into SP3. And now I'm going to get that long passive stun. And watch how much power I'm going to build back. Boom, 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 boom. Heavy cancel. We have the 3 Furies. SP1. Fights in the bag. All right, man. Deathless. 6-0. Deuces.